Today's video, I'll be preparing my Husqvarna 165 BT blower for possible fuel line grommet replacement, but also fuel line replacement. Because fuel lines are on here, which is this being the feed line to the carburetor for picking up gas from the tank. Yeah, it's done got a little stiff and whatever else. And then there's the piece of return line that returns the fuel to the gas tank. I ordered this off of either eBay or Amazon, but from the looks of it, on the fuel filter line, it looked like it had a already built-in fuel filter. And on top of the fact, it's a little bit shorter than needs to be. Now this, it shouldn't matter, but I can either put the new grommet, if it is the right size, in place of that fuel grommet. Let me turn the flashlight on so you don't see what's on. Yeah, that. Now, my determining factor is, which is the primer intake, and which is the intake from the line that had a fuel filter on it. And what I do is I press the primer bulb. Let's see if we can hear it. Gotta find the primer bulb. And listen real careful. You have to be in a nice quiet room, but that line, on the finger, you gotta do this with my other hand, but it's this particular, yeah, that one right there where my finger's at. What I do is I take and I press the primer bulb, and if I feel the bulb not returning, as soon as I remove my finger, I can hear the noise, and it means the primer bulb has come back to its full shape. So that's how I determine which is the return line side. Now the other one, let's see if I can find it. Now the one, this one here is the one that's hooked up to the line with a fuel filter on it. But I gotta pull this gas tank off, which is not a hard job to do as long as you pay attention to what you're doing. I'm gonna set y'all up and watch me pull this tank off. We gotta get y'all set up in the proper position. Alright, yeah, I don't see what I'm doing. Then I gotta find the proper Phillips head screwdriver. Now this is a screwdriver I'm going to be using if it's the right one, but I'm going to show you the screws. Now, this screw here, and then this screw here. Now, there are people out there who can tell right off the bat what size Phillips head screwdriver to grab to remove those. But let's get them removed and get the tank off. All right. And make sure that you put these screws where you don't lose them, because otherwise you're going to have to try to find them online or go to a Husqvarna dealership and get them the specific numbers for the screws you need. Boom. Yeah, I've taken that tank off before, but there's gas tank. Now, what I need to do is pop out that fuel grommet and see if that other one and it are the same size. Now I've got to order. I got new fuel line coming in, and it's the yellow and the black Tygon style. But gotta have the right size lines for the job at hand, and also have fuel filters for this. So let's see if we can get this fuel grommet out. We gotta go. We don't want to go find a flathead screwdriver real quick. Yeah. I'm gonna see if this little adjustment screwdriver that comes with all steel equipment will work and get the fuel grommet out. Hopefully it will. Sometimes these fuel grommets can, once they get stiff, you have pain in the butt to try to get out. Work your tool in there to get it fired up. And sometimes you might have to go grab a set of needle nose or some other kind of pliers to get the grommet out. You might have to soak your tank in extremely hot water to get this fuel grommet nice and pliable. Makes it easier to remove. And you have to probably even take some oil and soak it. Get some oil on the inside of the tank, turn it upside down, block off the hole, and get the rubber grommet lubricated properly to pop it out. So like I said, this one's starting to be a pain in the butt to get out. Don't want to tear it up because I might be able to reuse it. But there again, I could also take where the new fuel line at. The new fuel line grommet. Alright, we're just going to do this. Pull these lines out of the fuel grommet that came with the new fuel line kit. And it's going to be a little, yeah, there's that one. And pull that one out. Now, as you can see, the holes are different. This bigger hole is for returning the fuel back to the fuel tank. The smaller hole is for this particular line. But we're going to do a little comparison check. Hopefully y'all can see it. And they look to be the same exact size, but like I said, I've got to get a new fuel line because one of those is too short. But that's how I replace fuel line and fuel line grommet on a gas tank. This is my first time doing it, and hopefully I get it right. But the other thing is also put the lines in through these holes first, the return and the pickup line, and then put the fuel filter on before you stick all this back in that gas tank opening. Because trying to get that fuel line out of the tank opening, it can be a pain in the butt unless you tie a piece of string to it or something like that. You got to figure out how you're going to do it. But then you can then run all this back in the hole, boom. Fuel filter where it's supposed to be, because the fuel line for these tanks had to be on the very bottom to get all the fuel. Now the return line, as you put the system to return fuel back to the carburetor, it don't have to be as long as it's in deep enough to where when the fuel is being returned, it don't splash all over the place. But that's that project. So my next projects are popping this new hubcap cover on my Craftsman 4-in-1 vacuum cleaner for yards, and putting on this new skirt on my Husqvarna all-wheel drive mower. It's not the original skirt, but it is what it is. So y'all have a good day, and I'll bring y'all back when I get some of these projects done. See you later. Bye.